would hope that all of us come back, Naomi, Will, and I all come back, and the rest of the cast, Marwan, Naveed, Nassim, everybody. But right now, as far as I know, they're just working on the script and trying to make it happen.
Really good things coming in the pipeline for you. Your next project, Lamya's Poem, is premiering at the Vancouver International Film Festival this month. It's so powerful. It's so emotional. What did you see in this project that made you want to lend your voice to the film?
It's a story about a 12-year-old Syrian refugee. And so that really drew me in. First of all, I'm an immigrant myself from Egypt. So I think we need to tell more of those stories. I think those stories are missing from the industry. So anytime a story like that comes up, I pay really close attention. And what they wanted to do with the animation, I never, saw it. We voiced the characters first, but I saw the concept design for the animation. I just really fell in love with where they were going, the vision that our director, Alex, had. So, that really drew me in. And I think it's more relevant now than ever, especially with what just happened in Afghanistan. Not what just happened, what's been happening for the last decade, but it just kind of coming back in the news again and everybody talking about it. So I think this film is, more relevant than ever.
So you voice Rumi, who's arguably like the most popular poet in the world. Is there a quote or poem from Rumi that has stuck with you since taking on this role?
Yeah, there's a quote in our film that I really like, and it's before we are born, a path is set that will lead us to the people that need us most. I think that's a really powerful quote because, I believe in fate, and it talks a little bit about fate, but obviously just about helping others. And sometimes what this film really talks about, without giving away the storyline, but sometimes the people that hurt us the most are the people that need us the most, which I think is a really powerful message.
I know you're a big believer in manifestation, and I am too. And I want to talk about this because I love that you've been documenting your Nightwing workouts because you want to play Nightwing.
Yeah. I really would love to play a superhero in the DC or Marvel universe. But yeah, I think that's important. I think also sometimes it's about, I want to play a superhero, so I got to look like a superhero. Maybe I gotta get in shape like a superhero before I'm cast as one. But I think it's important to put things out there in the universe that you want to do and just really work really hard and smart towards them and see what happens. And again, talking about fate, sometimes it's written in the stars for you, sometimes it's not. But I think you'll grow on the journey regardless.
Yeah, no, let's put it out there. Why Nightwing?
Yeah, I've been obsessed with Batman, but I think Batman's kind of, it's been done a lot now, and it's been done by some fantastic actors. I don't think I could top them in that way, but Nightwing just has a really interesting story, hasn't been done before, a little bit younger. So he's a character I've just always been drawn to.
I think you'd be a fantastic Nightwing. I really, as soon as I saw that, I went to click on it and I was like, I hope Nightwing Workout is what I think it is when I saw the title, because I was like, yes.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
So you posted this photo in March with the caption, "Hey, just so you know, when I escape, I won't hurt any of you." The spiral that you created, the shockwave, the power you hold. Can we talk about that? What's going on, man?
Just manifesting, just manifesting, trying different things. There's not much more I can say about that, but I had heard murmurings that this role was coming up and this is becoming a real thing. So I just kind of wanted to throw my name in the ring and just part of manifesting what you want. I think we live in an age now that's so different than, the 70s, 80s, 90s Hollywood, where, there was no social media. It was really just your representatives putting things out there for you. But now, we have the ability to put things out there for ourselves because of social media and because we can, put things out there. So, just wanted to put it out there, I guess.
Let me ask you this. What would it mean to you to be a part of the Star Wars universe?
I mean, it would be a dream come true. Obviously, I've already had one of my dreams come true with Aladdin, but I also think I could just really, do it justice. I've worked on that kind of big, massive, sci-fi set before on Aladdin. I think I have that under my belt now, and obviously, thankfully the film did really well. So I think I've proven that I can be successful in that environment. So yeah, I think it would just be a great opportunity to take everything that I learned on a set like Aladdin and implement it into, the Star Wars or DC or Marvel universe. We're talking about manifesting. So yeah, it would mean a lot, but I think I think I would also do a solid job and work really hard. You
were speaking about Aladdin. Okay. Is there a sequel happening? What's going on? There was like a spinoff announced. And then I remember I talked to you at New York Comic Con. You were like, I would love to do a sequel, but what's happening? Anything?
They're working on it. They're trying to make it happen. That's really all I know. And
with you.
And all, well, I don't know. Hopefully,
then I'm out.
As thank you. No, I mean, as usually actors are the last piece of the puzzle. So, the studio's got a lot to worry about before they start thinking about the actors. Obviously, I would hope that all of us come back. Naomi, Will, and I all come back, and the rest of the cast: Marwan, Naveed, Nassim, everybody. But right now, as far as I know, they're just working on the script and trying to make it happen.
Okay. Well, I hope it does. I know you recently turned 30. Happy birthday. Welcome to the 30s
Thank you
club.
very much. Thank you very much.
As we wrap it up, you wrote this post, talking about dreaming as big as your soul possibly can, believing it's achievable because it is. And I love that. What does this new chapter look like for you? And what are your dreams? I spent a lot of time after Aladdin. I think I just got into a very negative place, negative mindset. And then obviously, COVID didn't help that, because that happened, 5-6 months after Aladdin came out. And I think I just did a lot of reflecting after that and trying to get back to a positive place, kind of trying to get back to that bright-eyed, positive place that I was at when I first moved to LA back in 2017. And just trying to learn from everything in my 20s, a lot of ups and downs in my 20s. I started my 20s, working at a restaurant for 3 years, going to theater school, hustling, and then landing Aladdin, which was huge. And that was a massive spike up for me. And, then a come down with COVID and everything. So just learning that life is ups and downs, and really what I had trouble believing before, but now I really do believe, is that you being positive or negative is simply a mindset. It has nothing to do with what's going on around you. It has nothing to do with other people's validation. It's literally a mindset. And if you can find a way to get into that positive mindset and stay there, good things will happen, because you'll believe that they'll happen, and you'll believe that you already are in a positive place. So yeah, just trying to learn everything. I just trying to learn from my 20s and hit this new chapter running. Well, really lovely to talk to you. Lamya's poem premiering at the Vancouver International Film Festival this month, and then it's also available to stream via VIF Connect October 1st through October 11th. Anything you want to add on top of that?
No, it's a great film, a different kind of animation, really powerful story, and I think it's, again, more relevant now than ever with the news that just came about Afghanistan, and I think we just all need a reminder to love one another and not judge each other, and stay together as a community regardless of where you're from or what you believe in. So yeah, check it out. Check out Lamya's poem.